guys, it's Nurse J and Nursing the Truth. I hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. So go check out my video of the day. Lightness contain the darkness upon us. So as light workers, we need to contain the darkness that is upon us. So this video again is about what is going on around us. Please send out your good vibrations and prayers and the universal consciousness to Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to what's going on the alternative media in these countries, but it is not good. And if it could happen there, then the demons are going to try to possibly get it over here. Now, with that being said, we're going to talk about Australia for just a minute. And like I said, I don't know if y'all have been aware of this. I'm trying to get to my things here. In Australia, they are basically pulling people out of their homes, taking them to quarantine camps, separating the family, and making them take CV tests against their will. If you refuse the CV test, they will keep you even longer. So, how does that sound? I don't think I would like that very much. So, I have so much on my phone of all this information that it's phenomenal of what I have. I mean, it's craziness actually. But what you have to do is you have to take a lot of pictures and have a lot of explanation on what you're trying to share with others, because a lot of the times they're like, oh well, I don't believe that, and blah 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 blah, and this and that and the third. So on Summit News, there was an article written on August the 19th by Paul Joseph Watson. I like him. It says, Australia, authorities give themselves power to remove children from parents to ensure CV compliance. So, that's the article. On Breitbart, on what date was this? In April, it says CV, the WHO official floats removing the infected from their homes to stop the spread. Well, I can tell you here in the USA that I don't think that would fly very good. I mean, do you think that would fly very well if they broke down your houses, your door? There are videos in Australia where the cops just busted the door in and took them and removed them. Unconstitutional, quote unquote. So, Canada's democratic, Australia's democratic, but I think that, I don't know about New Zealand. I don't know. I haven't really checked into their procedures or not. I don't know. But anyway, get a load of this, guys. And I'm reading it straight out of the, it says South Australia CV-19 Emergency Response Act 2020. Okay. Trying to get this on my phone where I can read it good to you. This is 25A. This says removal of children. So I'm reading this right out of their book about removing the kids in Australia. This is what they say. Without degrading from Section 25, an authorized officer may, for the purpose of ensuring compliance with any direction under that section, can remove a child from any premise, place, vehicle, or vessel to a place of residence of the child, or to a hospital or quarantine facility, as the authorized officer thinks fit, and may in doing so use such force as is reasonably necessary. So here you have it, you demonic people. You kick a door down in the middle of supper. No reason at all. And you go and remove a child from a premise, their home, and you take them to a camp or whatever you want. And God only knows what you're going to do to them. And you separate them from your parents. Do you really think that would go well here in America? No, bitches, because we got guns. That's what's up. See, 15 years ago, you could say, hand over the little guns. We'll give you money. That sounds like a script right out of Germany Nazi. Sorry for the curse word, people, but I don't know if I can get any plainer in these days and times. So, you got a problem. You got a real big problem, especially in the red states. Bring it on, buddy, because you're going to have a fight. Many will die. Many will lose lives. But see, that's why you're trying to make these laws in the blue states of taking away protection. But see, I do believe that the founding fathers did put that in the Constitution. Now, I do understand that we really don't have a Constitution. You see, the Act of 1871 kind of screwed us, you see. Go do your research on that. And then I'm wondering, since they signed the Agenda 21 in 1992 in Brazil, did that really cancel out our Constitution? Or did the Patriot Act cancel out our Constitution? Or, FEMA, March 13th declared a national emergency. Did that cancel out our Constitution? See, lots of things to think about, sleepers, if you're not awake. All I can tell you is to be ready. In any case, don't sit back and think that things are going to get better and then it's just one person is going to make it better. See, the right and left paradigm feed off the same horns. And until we wake up from that fact, there's no one coming to save us, people. No one. Get it straight. No one's coming to save us. You gotta save yourself. And the strength from within. So that's what's going on in Australia. Another thing that's going on as well is New Zealand. They're also hauling people off to, God, I wish I could find that article or that picture that I took of that. See, I try to take pictures of all my articles so that I can share with you. I have so much, guys. I have like 4,000 things on my phone. And it's something else. What they're doing is they are taking people out of their homes in New Zealand, and you can look this up online as well, and putting them in camps against their will, like they're doing in Australia. And Canada's getting bad too. Canada, if you go and type in, and we'll tell you what to read, go in and type in ONY, let's see, ONYXINC .ca / COVID-19.html. It's called Onyx Canada. Now, this lady that I've been following, I'm trying to think what I don't have her website here on my phone. But anyway, what this is this particular company that is working with Trudeau called SNC Lavalin, Lavalin. So Lavalin is in the network of the good NWO with resilient stuff, resiliency. You get the Agenda 21, stuff that I'm saying. Anyway, so Lavalin has been working with Canada and Trudeau about setting up little, camps and stuff through Onyx. And when you go to this website, it talks about they have nurses and doctors, and they will allow you to have food and medicines and stuff like that, but they can quarantine you and take you. The 5 countries that need to be watched very carefully is Canada, Australia, New Zealand, UK, and the US of A. See, those places are little test runs. So now we have Onyx with SNC Lavalin with Canada doing what they're doing, taking you, putting you in these camps, keeping you there, doing shit that we have no idea what they're doing. Australia, taking your kids and doing that. And then New Zealand, even harsher measures. Only, quote, 4 people were infected in the same house, and they're going to lock the whole damn country down. Well, let me tell you about these little tests. The RT-PCR test. that was made in the 1980s by a Nobel Prize winner scientist, Carrie Mullins, said, and quote unquote said, that his PCR test was not a test to diagnose any disease. Look that up for yourselves. And, isn't it sad? Or is it planned? See, well, we know what it is. But the scientist died last August. He's only been dead a year. Now, don't you think if this was done while he was alive, he wouldn't come out and speak against this? Oh, he just had to die. He died of pneumonia. From what I researched. You look it up too. So, we have a faulty test that is not supposed to be used to diagnose any disease. Whatever they're looking for, it's our own body fighting against whatever the hell it wants to fight against. Whether it's a cold, whether it's a bacterial infection, whether it's a viral infection. Did you eat something bad last night? You have diarrhea? So, your body, its immune system is fighting. Okay, so whatever these exosomes that look like the CV is natural. It's a natural process. So we've been duped, folks. We've been duped. So now let's go on another note. I hope this is very interesting to you today, because we need to stand up to this tyranny. As this past weekend, the CDC has been reported. It looks like the vast majority of the positive CV results should have been negative. That's one topic. So go ahead and type in, oops, it looks like the vast majority of positive CV results should have been negative. They're also admitting that it shows the types of health conditions and contributing causes mentioned in conjunction with deaths involving the CV. For 6% of the deaths, CV was the only cause mentioned for deaths with conditions or causes in addition to CV on average. There were 2.6 additional conditions or causes per death. The number of deaths with each condition or cause is shown for all deaths and by all age groups for data on comorbidities. So 6% of the deaths, and CV was the only cause. Wow, that is something else, folks. In 1957, the Asian flu, now listen to me, 116,000 deaths out of 172 million equals 0.674 with no lockdown. The Hong Kong flu, which was in 1969, which my dad had from the Vietnam War, there were 100,000 deaths out of 201 million. and that was 0.0005 and no lockdown. This is going to piss you off, and it should. CV, 185,000 deaths out of 330 million equals 0.0005 and a lockdown. But they're only saying that almost 10,000 Americans died. According to the New York Times, potentially 90% of those who have tested positive for the CV have such insignificant amounts of the virus present in their bodies that such individuals do not need to isolate, nor are they candidates for contact tracing. Leading public health experts are now concerned that overtesting is responsible for misdiagnosing a huge number of people with harmless amounts of the virus in their systems. So, Fauci, Bill Gates, and Sonny Be Quiet. This is a very hot topic. Sorry, guys. She got alarmed. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. I can. So, there is a commercial, sorry, guys, where Billy Goat is reading a book. And he's reading a book called What If? But then the books that are behind him says immunity and how to lie with statistics. So last but not least, hold on, Sonny. 2 boys dropped dead in China while wearing masks during gym class. So people, take off your mask, enjoy the sunlight and the fresh air, and say to hell with this hoax, and to hell with this pandemic, and to hell with the NWO. Rise up, take your independence back, spread the word. And the CDC got caught with their pants down. Let's go now to the tribunals. Hotep and Ashe. And like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends and family about me. And turn on your notification bell because it's about to get even hotter. See you later, guys.